Session, and let me congratulate first the organizing committee for a fabulous agenda, and I can say the turnaround of the audience is a testament to that. So a big round of applause for the organizing committee for that. Now this will be a very focused session where we'll be talking about movement towards sustainability, how the Oriental film industry is working on innovations and driving the circular economy. So I welcome now Mr. Pankaj Poddar, currently the Group CEO of the Cosmo First Limited, alongside the multi-trade verticals, Cosmo Films, Labeling and Packaging. His career spans over 26 years across the various leadership roles, and he's credited to be one of the packaging industry experts.
And charge some more energy. Can I request all of you to please raise your right hand to the maximum you can? Everyone. I could see hands going up. Great. Can I also request, no, don't put them down. Can I also request to make them even higher this time from whatever you did? Yeah, very good. Some more higher. Excellent. Great. So thank you, everyone. You can put your hands down. My question is that everybody tried putting their hands higher and next time even higher. Why are we not putting it highest first time? We all know that, plastics is a magic material. And at the same time, it is getting a lot of lashbacks from so many different corners because it's seen. And my simple question to all of you are we doing enough? We have, the government has extended multi-layer plastic for 10 years. But government is going to come back again and again. So request is, are we doing enough? That's one of the key things that I want to ask each one of you. Now, coming to the presentation, I would like to take you back to some of the presentations which Cosmo Film made in the past, and what were the messages that we gave, in those years. In 2015, we talked about BOPP, and how, we talked about that what is the biggest enemy of food, and we said that it's moisture. And polypropylene by far has one of the better moisture barriers within plastics. And therefore, we recommended that, BOPP, because in those years, BOPP was not consumed as much. And we recommended that, PP structures can be promoted more. And we also talked about barrier films. In 2016, we tried busting many of the myths around BOPP films. So as you could see on the screen, there were a lot of different myths that were there. And we said that these are nothing more than myths. And BOPP is a fabulous material. It's being consumed very widely in Europe. And
try to break some of the myth that's going on or that is being transmitted. Like one of them is that plastics are the only one which live for a very long period, maybe 400 years, 500 years, things like that. But I'll just give an example that, do you know what this is? This is a temple in Tokyo, in Japan, which is almost 1600 years old. And this is all made of wood, and it is surviving for many years without any problem. So it is not that only plastics are old and it remains there for 400, 500 years. Wood, if treated properly, it can stay there for quite a long period of time. It is don't take me wrong, wood is definitely one of the most sustainable material and it is the best material. But if it is treated properly, that can stay for quite a long period of time. There are similar similar temples in India also. These are some of the examples where they are 70 years, 100 years, 200 years, and 300 years old temples, entirely made up of wood. So let us look at some of the facts. Like plastic bags can stay there for 20 years and toothbrush can stay there for 500 years. So this plastics also integrate over a period of time. And if you know well that a lot of stabilizers are added in the plastic so that they remain stable for quite a long period of time, not only during processing, but even after when it is being used. So that's the reason why plastics remain for quite a long period of time. So plastics are not bad per se, but the way it is being handled, that is the issue.
So all of you, I consider it as a pleasure for giving me an opportunity to come over here to present my talk on the safety of these plastics, particularly for food content application. Of course, as all of you know, the food production is growing at a very faster rate. At the same time, the packaging is also growing at a very faster rate, because unless you pack the food, I'm telling, it is not sustainable, I'm telling. And as you know that the food packaging is an external means of preservation and for the storage, distribution, and it will increase definitely the shelf life actually. That is very important, I'm telling you. And there are so many actually factors that is, there is a vital link actually I should say between the, particularly the manufacturers and also the consumers actually. Today's consumer is entirely different actually. They would like to have actually the good, this one, particularly they are particularly about the quantity and hygiene and also the safety of the product. Of course, you must have known during this COVID time, I'm telling, food safety has become a very important subject, and also the packaging safety also. In fact, this will be discussed very widely in the International Food Science and Technology Congress, which will be held in November at Singapore, I'm telling. And as you know that the food systems actually, if you take actually, this is very different, I'm telling, because first primarily the constituents like, it contains carbohydrates, vitamins and other additional aspects. And second,